or people must think we're crazy, I'm telling you, in this town. Because I'm playing guitar in the middle of the street.
All right, man. You know I like you, baby. I got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I tried so hard not to give in. I said to myself, this affair, it never will go so well. Why should I try to resist when, baby, I know so well that I've got you under my skin. Sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice that comes in the night.
Well, that's, I was playing on a cruise ship for 15 months since December the 19th, 2012, I believe it was. I left the port of Miami, 3 months in the French Caribbean, and it was a time when I just wanted to get away and think about what I wanted, what direction I wanted my future to go with, and it was the best decision that I ever did in my life. After 3 months, I got an invitation to go to the Mediterranean. I believe you guys call it Medelhavet here in Sweden. And I was there for 7 months. I got a chance to see most of Italy, Spain, Turkey, Greece, Cyprus, Israel, and all those places that I would never be able to go. And then I came back to the Caribbean for 7 months. So I met on one of those cruises, I met some people from Sweden. And after a couple days, they liked how I sang and they liked what I was doing. And we both thought the same thing. I was thinking, you know, when I finish my contract, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I was thinking maybe I can go to Sweden, maybe I can talk to these people and they can take me to Sweden. And when I talked to this nice young man, he told me the same thing. He's like, hey, if you want to come to Sweden for the summer, you can go. Lord Almighty, I feel my temperature rising. So it's interesting because I didn't know what to expect. Everybody in Miami was telling me, well, even though it's summer there, it's going to be very cold. So I was thinking I have to wear these jackets, and I was thinking I have to wear the gloves and everything like that. So when I got here, I realized that it was a nice, beautiful, warm summer. So that was interesting. And I immediately fell in love with the people here. Everybody loved my music. And that's how I got here to Sweden.
Blue Spanish eyes, teardrops are falling from your Spanish eyes. Please don't cry. This is just how.
You know, what I like the most about Sweden is that people like the rockabilly music. They love the Elvis kind of music, you know, the blues, the rock. And it's interesting you asked me that because over this past weekend I was at a Jokmok and I was performing there, and I played there for 2 nights. And the first night there was a lot of young people, so I figured I have to play a lot of dance music, and it didn't work as well as I thought it was. So the next night I said, you know what, I'm just gonna play the music that I like, which is the the rockabilly kind of old rock and roll 50s, 60s kind of stuff. And when I played that music, it was great. I had a great reaction. I mean, I had kids just dancing away to that music, and I just felt right at home. I was like, this is great. I can finally be someplace where not only the older generation can enjoy those songs from the 50s and 60s, but the younger generation too. And another thing I like about here in Sweden, and especially about this town here in Skellefteå, is the way that the young kids they're into the classic cars, you know, the classic 50s and 60s automobiles, and I think that's spectacular. So if I ever make any money, the first thing I'm gonna do is buy myself a Cadillac.
Hey, you wanna bless my soul and what's wrong with me? Bitching like a bird on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm not dealing what it's a bug. I'm in love. I'm on sugar boy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, my hands are shaking and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. What do you think of when you have such luck? I'm in love. I'm on sugar boy. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Well, please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little mixed up, but I'm feeling fine. When I am near the girl that I love best, my heart is gathering me to touch of my hand. I want a chill I got. Her lips are like a volcano shot. I'm about to say she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm on sugar bar. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I'm in love. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm on sugar, yeah.
So I've just been so many places, and when people ask me where am I from, I have to tell them the short story or the long story, because the long story is really where I am from. And if you ask me where I'm from, my friend, I will tell you that I am from every place that I've been to. That's really what I could say. Of course, the Latino, Hispanic influence in me runs right here in my veins. And I learned how to speak English and Spanish at the same time. But I would say that a big part of my life, the biggest part of my life, is Latino and Hispanic. And they agree too. My parents are missionaries, and they decided to go to another place, to another country, to help people, to bring people, to show them the love of God. And it was a great experience for me. I really, to tell you, I'll be honest with you, when I was young, it was hard for me to understand many things, but now that I look back, I see everything my parents did and the sacrifices that really my mother and father did, because they left their family in Cuba and my family was in Miami, so we went away to another place and to another culture to spread the love of God. If you've ever been to South America, you will know that the Andean culture, the indigenous culture is so strong, and people are so proud of it that it affects the music. You know, the flutes, the wood pipes, the zampoñas, how they call it, the little guitars, the charangos. It's such a beautiful thing. I mean, you know, and there's so many different styles of music in South America. You go from one country to another, and it's such a different thing. And I've learned how to play that kind of music, and it's interesting because at one point I was flying back from Mississippi, from the United States to South America, and I said to myself, well, you know, when I'm coming back to South America to play, I should play some more Latin, Hispanic music and stuff like that. But they wanted to listen to the blues. And then when I came back to the United States, they wanted to listen to what's going on in South America. So I've learned to always give people something that they like and also something different. And luckily I've been able to do that because I've traveled so much. I plan on staying here for the summer. My intention was being here for the summer, but the more I stay here, the more I fall in love with this place. I'll be honest with you. And I've seen how the acceptance that I've had with the music that I sing which, you know, I sing a lot of classic songs, 50s and 60s, Platters, Elvis, Frank Sinatra, and I also have my original music too, and I just love that music, and I find I hear that I could sing those songs and that people can enjoy it. So to answer your question, I think I'm gonna stay here for a little bit longer.
When my rhythm start to play, dance with me, make me sway, like a lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close, sway me more, like a flower bending in the breeze. Bend with me.
I grew up. I started with Latin music when I was a kid, when I was younger, with the great singers that my parents used to listen to, Julio Iglesias. My father used to put on all the time the Platters, Nat King Cole, Charles Aznavour, all those great people. And then I went in, and then I discovered the Doors and Santana. I want to say to everybody out there looking, I thank you very much for showing me all the love in this town. I'm very glad to be able to sing and to bring a smile to your face. And if you ask me what Joel Nunez is about, I'm about love, I'm about faith, I'm about believing that there's a purpose in life and that God has given me, has brought me here to this town to give some love and to receive love. And thank you very much, and God bless you.
Mamita, you know I love it when you dance with me. I love it when you dance with me smooth. Other dancers maybe on the floor, cheek to cheek. When you